on social media. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter at VOP90.3 FM. We stream live on our website at www.voiceofthepeople.ng. You can also watch us live right now on YouTube. It's at the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Watch us live and share and leave a comment. We really appreciate it. Later on the program, hopefully Rufai Oseni will join me to analyze some of the issues in the news. Okay, let's start this morning. Let's get on with it. I'm going to start with the Punch newspaper right here. Youth protest insecurity in Abuja. APC supporters hold carnival as Tinubu visit Obasanjo. 418 million naira refund. Governors knock Malami over agents commission. Strike. ASU begins consultation on next move. You can get the story from the Punch newspaper. Now let's move to the Sun this morning. From the Sun, it says here, demons, the devil fueling PDP crisis, says George. Demons and devils. Please note, why? Every day, wiki article. We'll talk about it later on the program. Giving you stories from the Sun. We won't support governorship candidates without agenda in Rivers, says Wike. Electricity workers suspend strike. We don't have light in my area. Now let's move to the Daily Thrust. FEC approves additional 765 million naira fees for NDDC auditors. 2023 Kenya experience shows INEC needs to review voting hours code. Now let's move to the Vanguard this morning. Implementing judges' salary increase will be tricky and tedious, says Senator Edoma. Okay, from the Vanguard, it says here, NSCDC orders 24-hour surveillance on infrastructural sites in Lagos. Now let's move to the This Day newspaper. At 81st birthday, IBB says Nigerians' security would be over soon. Nigerians' insecurity would be over soon, says IBB. Masari, APC will win 2023 polls despite nation's challenges. You get the full story from this day newspaper. So that's it this morning. We have other headlines, but I just gave you a few from each newspaper: the Punch, the Vanguard, the Sun, Daily Trust, and This Day. So you get more if you pick up paper. You get more headlines. Right now, we will pay some bills, and when I return, we will discuss some of the issues in the news this morning. Don't go anywhere. We just got started. Keep it here on the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'll be back after this. Let's pay some bills.
If you're looking for a place to relax and find comfort, the right place to be is the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, we offer excellent services to our clients and customers. We serve high quality wines at our restaurant and bar, while our continental dish is second to none. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, located on 42 Muritala Mohammed International Airport Road, our rooms are in conformity with international standard and best practices. We accord priority to security for all our guests. Breakfast is free. standard facilities for your seminar and training. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-7003-333.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed the biggest church auditorium in the world with over 100,000 capacity? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafe Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Presedos digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less. The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream, delights in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream at 11 Road by First Avenue, Festac Town, 28 at Denira Ogusanya Street, Surulere, 13 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. Romeo's Pizza and cold berry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions.
The People 90.3 FM, and what you are listening to right now is the front page review of our daily newspaper. My name is Mary Onaefe Edebi.
Hello.
Okay, Rufai Oseni, good morning to you.
Morning, Mary. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Glad to have you join us.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, we're given the headlines. Let's begin our discussion this morning with this headline. We'll just start from here and then we progress to other discussion. This headline is from This Day newspaper. It says here that, okay, we're having some feedback from you. Okay?
Yes.
I think it's better now.
Yeah.
Okay. We start with This Day newspaper. We start with this headline. At the 81st birthday, IBB says Nigerians' insecurity would be over soon. Let me read a bit of what he said. The former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida, sounding a note of hope and optimism on the eve of his birthday on Wednesday, said the security challenges currently facing the country would be over soon. He turned 21, that was yesterday. And he went on to also talk about a lot of things concerning the insecurity in the country. He said Nigerians should be patient and should be convinced that this too shall pass. God, in His infinite mercy, will come to our rescue. Those were his words. I just quoted him now. Now, he was the former military president of this country, and what he has to say is very important concerning the insecurity we're facing in this country. What do we make from his statement saying that Nigerians' insecurity would be over soon? Do you think he understands the level of the insecurity in this country?
All right, IBB at 81. How time flies. Okay. one thing I can tell you for free is that former leaders, past leaders in this country, I use the authorities, but I don't know why I said former past leaders in this country will always be dealers in hope. And I don't expect IBC to do anything less, that things will get better, insecurity will be a thing of the past, things can only get better and look upward, possibilities will emerge in the future and all of that, this too shall pass. I mean, these are good messages of hope. And I concur with that. And I hope that this too shall pass because we want it to pass.
Yeah.
And I know someday it will pass because Nigeria is going through a phase. And this is not the end of Nigeria. I tell people, write off Nigeria at your own peril. But we need to talk about the hard facts of the issues now. What are we doing to make this too pass? What are we doing? What kind of thinking are we giving to the problem? What solutions are we providing? We've had many security meetings. We've rejigged security architecture. We've done a lot. So the question is, do more? Can we do more to end the insecurity? Can we do more to end the polarization in the Nigerian system and the Nigerian state? Can government truly be accountable? You see, nations pass through challenges. But when the government is accountable to its people and let its people know that this is what we're passing through, then definitely see that the people will come on the side of have been, ambivalent about all of this is the way, most especially presidential spokespeople. That's the one that brings a lot of people. Imagine, look at the killings in, I think it was in Zabamari of the farmers, where a presidential spokesperson came out and misinterpreted the facts and said, oh, this didn't happen. Was even trying to justify their being killed by saying, no, they didn't collect permission from security officials before they went to their farm. These are not things that spokespeople should say. I know you have to defend your government, but defend your government with sense. Because you still come and meet this, you are saying these things again, and afterwards you go apologize when you finish. We've seen many of them in the past. So it is the way that we talk to one another that matters a great deal. And that's why we should be careful.
Okay.
Every government in the world has challenges. But be plain. Don't try to misconstrue it. And I don't know why people take it so personally when you say you have not done well in Nigeria. For me, the best support a citizen can give its government is criticism. That's the best support. And when people criticize you, look at it and pick the meat of the matter. Yeah, there are some criticisms that you know that is out of it. There are no facts. But as long as you can pick facts out of what the person said, look at it and look at how you can improve on it.
Now, talking about statement, people's elder statesmen making statements concerning the state of the nation. Let us look at the statement that was made by George yesterday. He said demons, devils are fueling the PDP crisis. The former vice chairman of the Southwest of the People's Democratic Party, that's Chief Bode George, has accused unseen hands who he described as the demons and the devil that are fueling the crisis in the party. Because every day in the news there's always the PDP crisis, the Wike, the article, this and that, the national chairman of the PDP should resign, IU and all of that. He is saying that he thinks that the issue now is demonic.
Which demon is falling on the Christ? No demon is falling there. They are the ones falling their Christ. And let me tell you what's falling their Christ is their own personal selfish interest that is falling their crisis. All of this crisis in the PDP is because of what they want to gain. They are already strategizing for elections. So if we win, these are the things we share for each other. It's because of that strategy that's what they're doing all of this. So it's their own internal crisis, and it's not come out and say demon or anything. There were leakages of how they had even shared some position in advance to some people already if they win. But in all of this, what studies me the most of concern, they don't even take into cognizance the things of the people. It's about only their interest. And that's why you see, I was talking to a prominent Nigerian yesterday at a closed-door meeting. And he said, Rufai, what we should interrogate is how did Nigeria become so bad that we get to have this quality of politicians and leaders we have. And I thought along with this very great prominent thinker Nigerian I was speaking to yesterday. Because really, how did we get so bad to the extent that most of our political class is always about their personal interest? It's always about their horse trading. None of them even think, okay, what's the interest of Nigeria? So it is personal interest that is causing the crisis.
You think that is why the national chairman, was not resigning when he, according to their constitution, he should resign?
So if somebody is not resigning in violation of the constitution, is it not personal interest? It's because of his own interest that is there now. Is it not personal interest? I mean, if your constitution says, okay, if power shifts to the north and you are from the north as party chairman, you should resign, the honorable thing to do is to even write your resignation letter the moment the person emerged. But is it not his own personal interest that is different? There was a story on the cable newspaper yesterday when I was interviewing Kola Lokoche that said copiously that I think even confirmed that he was going to resign in the event in power if the presidential ticket went to Atiku Abubakar. So why is it not? Is it not because of personal interest?
That's true.
Is it not because of personal interest? Is it not because of personal interest? The governor Wike that is fighting, is it not because of his own interest?
Now,
so all of them with their own personal interest as politicians. So that's why Nigerians, please be wise. Open your eye, Nigerians. Shine your eye. Shine your eye.
Okay, now.
These politicians, when they are fighting with themselves, they make it about you, the people. They are not fighting for you. It's their own personal interest.
You know, talking about fighting, when politicians are fighting themselves, yesterday something happened. The presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bala Tinubu, met behind closed doors with the former president Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta. Before now, one would think that they are not in good terms, given the words they've said about each other from the news. You think that they are not in good terms, but yesterday it was like a carnival when he went there to see the former president Olusegun Obasanjo in a closed door meeting. A lot of us are wondering, what is the discussion all about in the closed door meeting? Do you think that the former president is going to support him?
Mary, obviously, one thing here you can agree on is that they were not going there to discuss English Premier League. I'm not sure Tinubu was going there to discuss English Premier League with President Obasanjo.
Obviously.
And I'm sure it's politics they are going there to discuss. Other people too have gone to see President Olusegun Obasanjo in the space of this political calculation.
Is a mecca of some sort.
Anyway, I don't still know why Nigerians have the habit of going to see our party leaders like Babangida and Olusegun Obasanjo. Maybe it's a cultural thing, but I don't know why they still go to do it. But he went to express his intention politically and seek support. So everybody has gone to see Obasanjo. Yeah, they can discuss. Others have had closed door meetings. In the end, we will see. But I think if my memory serves me right, this same President Obasanjo has come out. They are no longer part of partisan politics. So I think the last time we did partisan politics was pre or before 2015, if my memory serves me right. So it's all politicking. It's politics season. I'm saying the full part. You see a lot of those meetings. Everybody will go see each other. But most importantly, the question is, when are they coming to see the people of Nigeria that we cast the vote? That's all I'm concerned about. When are they going to come and talk to the people and tell the people of Nigeria that this is what I would do for you? And the people of Nigeria too should scrutinize the process. That's all that matters to me. Because in the end, like you go and see one leader from Kutuweje to Kakansha, there's only one that person here, just like me. The most important thing are the long-suffering people of Nigeria that deserve a better life and a better life.
Thank you so much, Rufai. We're going to open the phone lines now. We have other issues to discuss, but we'll open the phone line. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning to you, Ambassador.
Hey.
Good morning.
How was the night?
Well, it was fine. It was short, but good. Good to have you join us, yes.
Thank God for the gift of the day.
Yes.
We have Ambassador Musa here from Mission.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome, Ambassador.
Yeah. Before I study the selfish interest, you know, politicians today, politicians tomorrow, all is politics. Wike article, all his politics and selfish interest. It's not about personal interest. We can want Iyeshai to resign. It's all about personal interest. Article, Wiki, all of them. You know, there's no demon at all. Their mind. That's why this demon lives. Sure, Samna. You know, when Atiku became the flag bearer of PDP, he could have just picked Wiki because he know that maybe there's danger in it. He decided not to pick Wiki, pick Okwa. And Wiki thinks that he's supposed to be the vice. And I'm saying, it's not about you and I. Okay, it's not about Rivers people. I think if they want to move on without Wiki left to them, if they want to reconcile with Wiki, it's left to them. But it's not about me at all, not about you. See, yes, the politicians, they have to call on Nigerians. We don't want to argue with ourselves, fight ourselves because of these politicians. They know themselves. They not, look, yesterday, Flava Bura met to visit Obasanjo. You see, former governor of the state, Oshoba, former governor of the state, Bengadane. They are themselves. Now, a war between themselves before. Look at them together now. And those that support us, who are beating themselves, to some extent that time, what do they look like? They forget about this. So, politicians, they are there for themselves. You and I, let us speak up, work with our PVC to make the right choice. That's what I think. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Ambassador. Thank you for your contribution. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can call in and contribute to any of the headlines that I have read out to you this morning. There is another issue in the news. It is from the Sun newspaper. We read this morning that insecurity, Lagos under partial lockdown. Let's take this call before I give you details of that one. Hello, good morning to you.
Mary, good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning.
I'm doing great. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
You have Comrade Up and Silas.
Oh, welcome, comrade.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning to my best brother, Ambassador Mosba from another mother.
He'll hear you.
Yeah, he's hearing me now. Let me say happy birthday to retired General Ibrahim Babangida.
Yes.
We pray for him.
Yeah.
We need people like that in the country as older people to advise. But what I disagree with him is that kind of, declaration that very soon the insecurity will be over. I don't know how his word now is going to take away insecurity rather than action. As a general, I might be wrong. I don't know the in-depth of his involvement in advising Mr. President to find solution to the problem. And I don't know how much effort he has made to talk to the soldiers, all the security people, and advise them on what to do. So it is not a mere saying that will take away insecurity. It goes beyond that. These are the things that are making Nigeria, putting Nigerian knees on the ground. Bandits, terrorists, what have you.
So comrade, you expected him to say more, to address at least the issue, and not saying that
Yes, Mary, I expected him to have come on board on his birthday to say, this is what I advised the current president, Muhammadu Buhari. This is the effort I made with the security team. He's a security man to the core. Until he's dead, he's still a soldier out till tomorrow. So, I mean, what has he done to force government by announcing and declaring those names they sent from the United Arab Emirates that sponsors terrorism? What has he done about that? And up to now, they have not made it clear to us. So, I mean, it's not a mere thing. We wish him happy birthday. But as for what he said about insecurity, he should be truthful to himself. All the sponsors all over the place, what effort has he made with the government to curb those people? So, I mean, as far as I am concerned, he will continue if things are not put in place or the right people are not in place to curb the insecurity. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Comrade Akpan. We have another caller here. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, Mary.
Yes.
My name is Muhyiddin. Code name Ejikobaikom. I'm calling from Ilorin, Kwara State.
Welcome, Mr. Muhyiddin. But the other name, it's hard to pronounce. So.
Yeah, it's Dubai Cup. That's what it is. Okay, well, I want to comment on two things.
Okay.
Let me wish the past president, the head of state,
Yeah.
IBB, a very happy birthday. Well, he has said it that let's be hopeful that this is going to come to pass. And as Rufai has said, we keep our hands crossed. We keep all hope alive that the government, knowing what to do, will ensure and put all machineries in place to ensure that these security issues that are currently passing is laid to bear once and for all. I want to believe they know what to do because if I do a flashback to 2015, if I'm not mistaken, when it was heightened, when the issue was heightened at in Borno, the ex-president Jonathan knows what to do to ensure that election took place. They ensure that they flawed the Boko Haram terrorists in that part of the country to ensure election takes place. And I know the same thing will happen in 2023. The government, in ensuring the election takes place, in ensuring maybe or maybe not, they give us a free and fair election to ensure that nobody is disenfranchised, will make sure that the security issues is being tackled head on towards 2023, so that at least they can know that yes, election will take place and then maybe their party will win or maybe their party will not win. Now, as it regards the politicians, everything they do is for their own sake. It's not for the sake of the masses. If you recall, during the time when Buhari's son had his wedding, Atiku, his arch rival, was the father of the son in that wedding. He stood as the father, not because Buhari was not there, but because they have a way of meeting themselves to ensure that when they have these differences, they come together to solve their problems. So why not we, the masses, come together to also solve our problem and have them being treated the way they are supposed to treat them when it comes to our own time?
Yeah, thank you.
That is justice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. The number to call is 0700 903 903 90. When you call, ensure you make the conversation brief so that the other people can call in and contribute to the program this month. This is the front page review of our daily newspapers. We are streaming live now on YouTube, so you can watch us there and also leave a comment. Talking about the message that the former military president gave, he also advised Nigerians to be patient and prayerful and continue to sensitize one another on the need to live in peace with one another. And then he observed that the strategy he had used to secure the country while he was in power might not be applicable now, saying things have changed. So, hello, good morning to you. Hello? Okay. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Now, concerning the other story that I'm going to read to you right now, it's from the Sun newspaper. It said Insecurity, Lagos under partial lockdown. In case you don't know, Lagos is under a partial lockdown because of insecurity and threats from terrorists and all of that. So let me read a bit of the story, then we'll move on to another story that has to do with the police. It says here that the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Abiodun Alabi, yesterday said there was a partial lockdown of the state by security agencies due to the threat of attacks by unknown gunmen. Alabi made the disclosure in Lagos at the Stakeholders Forum on Police Accountability, a quarterly meeting and award. He said the partial lockdown was for a purpose, stressing that police and other security agencies in Lagos, the country, were already ready for any intruders. So that's it. And another story here concerning, I want you to really respond to this one. It's concerning a tweet that accused the Lagos policemen for phone search and extortion. Now, here the police in Lagos State have been accused of searching mobile phones of residents and extorting money from them. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, had instructed policemen not to search the phones of residents. Police Corporal Okpeyemi Kadiri was recently dismissed after he was seen in a viral video searching the phones of commuters. I don't know if you saw the video, but I did. Yeah, he was dismissed when he was exposed. Now, according to Punch Metro, it gathered that the Maitu area of Lagos was being exploited by bribe-seeking corps who were usually dressed in mufti. Now, some Twitter user on Tuesday claimed that the officers search mobile phones for incriminating materials and also extort money using point of sales terminals. Okay, this is what the person wrote that made the news. They said just got stopped by some members of the police NG, the Nigerian Police Force, along my 2 road. They told me to enter their van, checked my phone, saw nothing, and still collected 5,000 naira from me via the POS. Have you experienced anything like this? Any of such things? Have you experienced it? And why would the policemen be wearing mufti in that area? If you live around that area, or we're talking about my 2, or maybe any parts of Lagos, and you've experienced any of this, you can call to tell us your own experience or tell us what you think about it. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. So you can also respond to any of the headlines from the newspapers this morning. We've talked a lot. We talked about the former military president of this country, the message he has for us. Hello, can you turn down the volume on your radio?
Morning, Mary.
Good morning
How
to
are
you.
you today?
I'm doing
Yeah,
good.
my name is Olufemi from Lagos.
Okay, welcome, Mr.
Well, this issue of police extorting and such
Yes.
is not news. It's not news. And the funny part of it is that what will you do with someone that is carrying gun? They are with gun, and they tell you they will stop you. There was a day they harassed me on this Akongo bridge. I was turning to Lawani Oguta Road. They said I passed the out. I said, the road is free. I just saw that the front is blocked, and I turned to Lawani Oguta. How will I pass the out? They said it's BRT. They barricaded my car, came down. We were saying I should come down. I said, why should I come down? They did everything before I should mind down, banging my car. Okay, God, what is this? I did not pass the out. I said, okay, show me where I passed the out. They said they saw me. Would they be lying? I passed the out. They are taking me to the station. I said, oh yeah, let's go. They said, I should better talk now. That in the station, I'll pay 300,000. I'll do this. I said, I did not pass the out. Let's go. You know, and they started. They said, I said, so which station? They said, I should just be going. I said, I cannot be going. That which station? So when it got to a point, I saw some policemen somewhere. I just parked there and turned off the ignition. So those people gathered, and I turned on the ignition in the middle of the road. People not gathered. What is it? I said, I did not pass the out. They said, I passed the out. At the end of the day, after they have to let me go. But, you know, if it were maybe early in the morning or late at night, what do you think will be my fate? I will have to dance to their tune now. I will have to dance to their tune. Or maybe just beg them and just give them whatever I can give them so that my life can be saved. Because they can do anything. And in terms of mufti, a whole lot we see. Even along Marina here, towards the State House. Yeah. There was a time some guys will stand there in mufti. The only thing you see, they will put on this dirty bulletproof this thing. And with slippers. So it's all over. It's not news. It's a sorry side the way Nigeria is today, honestly. Because once people carry gun, they just harass everybody. We don't even know who is true and who is not, who is police and who is not police anymore. God will save us.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate your contribution this morning. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Be part of the conversation this morning. You can respond to any of the headlines you've listened to Let's get talking this morning. Talking about policemen and the harassing of citizens. If any policeman stop you, I think we've been told that we can film them. But when you're filming the police, you should ensure that you don't do it out of sight. You should be discreet about it. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for calling in. What's your name?
My name is Anderson.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Anderson. From where?
I'm calling from my area.
Very good, very good. Okay, talk to us.
I want to talk about the police brutalities of the thing that is happening. You see, this issue of police brutality is along my road, which is in Okokomaiko area. That place is very, in fact, they should not just see you going, they must stop you. And they will just come from nowhere. You just see them when you just go from bike like that. They will just come from nowhere. Oh, yes, okay.
Oh, we lost the call. Please call us back so we can get more details on what you're saying, especially if you live in that Maitu area. What we got in the news this morning, someone tweeted something that he was harassed at that area where the policemen were wearing mufti. So they were not dressed in police uniform. They harassed him and took him to a POS. After they searched his phone, and then took him to where he can withdraw money. He withdrew 5K and gave to them. Although they did not see anything in his phone that was bad, he also had to give them money. But things, but our general police has said that no policeman is allowed to search anybody's phone. So, and then you can film. If you notice anything, you can film it, film them. But when you're doing it, be discreet, because anybody with a gun, you can't tell their action. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. You can join the conversation online. We're on YouTube, and there is a conversation going on concerning what we are talking about. That is another family of its own on our YouTube channel. I have people there that are discussing issues in the news right there on our YouTube. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Call us right away. Now you can respond to any of the issues from our newspapers. You can. Hello. Okay. On your radio.
Hello?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Tommy from Mafuku.
Okay. Welcome, Stalin. Mafuluku. Good.
And
Good to have you.
police report, police everything. One man here from Mafuku, from Martindale Station, the man is too much. Every morning, every night, they harass to gather people. And then, the man, I don't understand the way we do. They won't mufti.
Okay, you're saying in your area, Mafuluku, there is a policeman that wears mufti and he harasses people. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Okay. Is it the name? Okay, go on. Stop. Go on.
Maybe, I don't know how to join that police station, that magazine station, call them. You know that man stop that work, he works too much. Every morning and night, now kind of people to suffer them.
Is it only one policeman or muftis? Or are they many or just one there?
Now, yes, one. I've monitored that work too much. Yes, one. Every day.
Every day. So there is this man, a mufti. He said he's a policeman and he's always harassing Okada people at that Mafaluku area. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
One.
Okada people, I got to gather too much.
And he's wearing mufti.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think it's noted. Okay, the police wearing mufti. How do you identify that this is a policeman when he's wearing mufti and harassing people? How do you identify? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Have you done that? Your radio set. That's the volume on it. Have you done that?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay, you haven't quite done it. You're still talking back at us. Okay? Talk to us. Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Franklin. I'm calling from Mazamaza, very close to my.
Okay, call us back. Call us back, when you have turned down the volume on your radio so that we can hear you. It's really crucial that we get to hear what you're saying, so the information can be used. You get. Number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Okay, you're calling back now. Good. Now.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yes.
See, the situation there in my two regarding this police people is becoming too much. As in, they are acting like an armed robber there.
Go on.
Hello?
Go on. I can hear. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Yes.
Mostly at Dover Junction by my two roads, you see them, there will be like two different groups. Some of them are not wearing uniform. Some of them are harassing bike. They will just hide in a particular spot. When they see bike coming out, they will jump out with their gun, hit the bike. While some of them are those searching people. If once you dress well, carrying bags, they will not stop you. Quietly walking inside a korope, all those shuttle bus around.
Yes.
They will start searching your bag, searching your phone. After my two, go to fragments again. The same my two, see them there. Even on top of the my two bridge, they are everywhere around my two, harassing people, collecting money from people. Once you are carrying anything, you might have a receipt with you. They will look for a means of denying the receipt that you're carrying just to extract money from you. If you go to Mazamaza again, you will still see them there. There's a street called Onaefe in Mazamaza area. You will see them parking along inside the street, stand outside the road with mufti, wearing nose masks, and they will be harassing people around there. Everywhere in my crew is the same thing. The police there, they are acting like criminals, not policemen. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Even at Second Rainbow, you will still see different sets there. Everywhere along my crew, police are there harassing people. So it's too much, please. There should be, the commissioner of police should send some spies to that area to check on those people if what I'm saying now is true or not, so that they will get all of them and get them dismissed because of what they are doing. It's too bad. Please.
Thank you so much for this. Is really appreciated. Now we are calling on the commissioner of police to look at that area. Why are the policemen there wearing mufti? And why are there so many there? And then why are they harassing people? Is it that the level of crime there is too much?
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
I'm calling from Edebi.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
This last person I call now is just my two talking talk. From that is my key to take over to place Rainbow. What they are putting, the one was telling me is that some of them they don't wear uniform. Maybe they will reach around 4 or 5. Only one will just wear one pole and they carry gun. How we go take the state that they are not a criminal? How we go dictate them that they are police people? That is my concern. Some no wear uniform. They don't kids carry gun on. So you can't defend them with armed robbers. So that's my own the contribution.
Thank you much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Number to call is 0700 903 903 903. We're calling on the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State to quickly look into this matter at the My2 axis. The complaint there is just too much. Policemen wearing mufti. How do you know that these are real policemen and they are with guns? So what do you do when you're being faced with a policeman in mufti pointing a gun at you? You will yield, right? You will yield. So let something be done about this issue. You can call us on 0700 903 903 903. This is the voice of the people, and the program you're listening to right now is the front page review of our dailies. Please don't forget there are other issues in the news because we're just focused on this police issue. Remember, I talked about the PDP, what elder statesman said, Bode George, saying that demons and devil are fueling the PDP crisis. You will agree with me that every day you pick up the copy of the newspaper, there is always the wiki article and the PDP crisis there. Now, Bode George is saying that I think it might be demonic. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Samuel.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Samuel. Good to have you here.
Yes, it's not only that Matamaga area. Also in Stanley Boy, we are going from after Attorney going to Bagada. It's just the same thing. The police guys always to mostly and they will just ask us, especially the young guys. So the fact is there, and I say, what is it? And that's what happened when all this riot the young guys did. That's inside.
Yes.
The same thing now that is happening. So the police commissioner has to please look into it. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. We're calling on the commissioner to make sure that he looks into this issue because the complaint now it's in the newspaper. I remember some time ago when I haven't read it this morning, when one of the policemen that was involved in searching someone, I even saw the video, has been dismissed. We want more of that. That the bad eggs in the police force should be dismissed so that we can trust the police men again. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Festac.
Oh, great. Festac. Okay, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is the devil himself.
Okay, welcome, Manuel. Good to have you.
All right. Yeah, the oppression of the mice in the second window is too much. You will see a lot of police officers carrying guns without uniforms, harassing people. I once saved citizen who didn't do anything, who was being harassed by a policeman. So I had to come into the matter because I'm a personnel of Nigerian Army, so I had to come into the matter trying to save the citizen because what did she do? She was being harassed by the police because she was carrying a bag and so forth like that. So when I saw the argument, I had to come into the matter and I had to use my power.
Yeah, your office.
To save her. So this has been happening severally. So a time will come when these police officers, I believe, they are going to see what they won't like soon because as long as they keep harassing people, the time will come when the citizens will fight them back and they won't find it funny.
So the lady you spoke about carrying a bag, what was the reason of her arrest? She's carrying a bag?
They said they suspected I think she's you were giving me excuse as I expected she was a first star and something like that. They wanted to know what was about the bag. I was like, can't tell her to carry a bag again. Is it because she's just wearing trousers and just being UP, something like that? So they said this, so I shouted at them and I only beat one of them. So after everything, one of their inspectors came and begged me. I said, officer, so don't forget that we were just trying to, so I had to I told them to leave the lady, so they had to leave her alone. She was another one happened again yesterday while I was driving. I was driving to work. While I was driving to work, I saw the person. So it has been happening several times. So I guess the police office, commissioner of police needs to come into the matter because the time will come when if I'm on more.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have another call. Hello, good morning to you. Can you turn down the volume on your radio set? Turn down the volume on your radio set. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Okay, call us back. When you call, ensure you turn down the volume on your radio set so that we can hear you. Right now, we're getting too many complaints from the My 2 area. So we're calling on the public relation officer of the police force, Benjamin Udeng, that please look into this matter. The My 2 area, the policemen wearing mufti, harassing people, checking their phones, and thereafter taking money from them. Even as far as going to the POS to say, okay, I withdraw, give me 5. For what? So the matter should be looked into and resolved. Why do we have a lot of checkpoints in that My 2 area? What's going on there? What is going on? I've gotten lots of calls now to confirm because what I read this morning from the Punch newspaper was concerning a tweet by someone that said, look at what happened to me at the My 2 area. So I read it out and asked people to call. And you can see from the calls now that it's true, confirming what I read out. A policeman, a mufti with gun, telling you that let me check your phone and your bags, check everything. And when they don't find anything, they still collect money from you. The corruption is too much. How did we get here? The police force is supposed to protect us. They say the police is our friend. This is the voice of the people, 90.3 FM, and it's been the front page review of our daily newspaper. We are on social media. Yes, you can follow us, you can send us a DM, and you can call us anytime. The number to call is 0700 903 903. We are at VOP90.3 FM. On Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. You can tag us. So thank you so much for being part of the program this morning. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'm going to be here again tomorrow from 7 a.m. To 8 to discuss the issues in the news and giving you the headlines from all over Nigeria. But I have to just take this call to round off. Good morning to you, Mr. Balegi.
Hello, good morning.
Good
morning.
morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Talk to us. We have just a minute left.
Okay, I'll quickly make it brief. Anyway, I think each party has its own internal issue or wrangling.
Yes.
So PDP is not an exception. But what makes a good party is to be strong is they should come together. Therefore, I totally disagree again with Bole George that what is happening in PDP is demonic.
Yes.
To me, it is act of intolerance to each other. But the actors feel that they are too big to tolerate each other. And to me, the way they are going, if Wike and Adiku don't resolve the issue, it may cost them 2023 election. So I want them to still reason now and come together so PDP can do something better in 2023. Good morning and have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you so much. And that's our last caller on the program this morning. So thank you. I really appreciate everyone that's called in. My name is Mary Onaefe Edebi, and this is the voice